You won't be able to have an orgasm if you are clenching your body, if you are holding your breath, and if you're overthinking in the bedroom. You will be able to have an orgasm if you're relaxed, you're calm, and you're actually feeling what's going on inside of your body. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 things that are actually going to help you in the moment when you're trying to reach that peak. The first one is holding your breath. Are you tight? Are you clenched? How's your stomach? Or are you deep breathing and relaxed? Noticing this is really going to go such a long way because we need blood flow in the body to have an orgasm. And if you're holding your breath and your stomach and your body is clenched, then there's no blood flow. Step number 1. When you're in the bedroom, maybe think back to that last time that you're trying to have that orgasm, you couldn't actually get there. What was your body feeling like? What were the sensations in the body? Were you feeling like a cold, dark rock? Or were you feeling open like a light feather? And next time when you're into the bedroom, when you're in your experience and you're feeling it really getting to that peak, notice, am I a feather and am I relaxed and light right now? Or am I tensing and holding myself and clenching myself and making myself tight? Simple analogy, but simple trick really, really works. And then to expand on that, when you're in the bedroom, I want you to focus on long, deep breathing. So if you are clenching, you are holding your breath, focus on relaxation through your breath. Relaxing your breath, relaxing your body, which then is going to support the blood flow and your sexual energy and allow your mind to calm and relax. As you focus on your breath, long, deep breathing, we're not up in the mind and we're not thinking. When we're up here, it naturally switches the orgasms off. The body is where the orgasm lies, so we don't want to be up here. As you're in your body and as you're feeling, can you notice the breath that's coming in and out of your nose? Can you notice your stomach rise, your chest rise? What does the air feel like that's passing through your nose? Even if you can do this with your partner as well, let him know. It's like, hey babe, I'm feeling a little bit tense right now. I just need to breathe and relax. Can we just breathe together? All you have to do is take 3 long, deep breaths in and out to start instigating relaxation in yourself. I don't want you to feel like embarrassed or shameful about this. It's really, really normal that you close up and you can't orgasm because you never went to school to learn this. Exactly where the School of Sensuality is here. So when you're in the thick of it, in that moment, how can you breathe longer and deeper, which is going to calm your mind? And the next thing within that is coming back to feelings. So you've unclenched your body, you've gone from a rock to a feather, you're focusing on your deep breathing, and then the senses and the sensations around you. So what can you feel? I can feel his sweat dropping over me. I can feel the bed sheets on my skin. I can feel him deep inside of me. I want you to notice the feelings and the physical sensations that your body is experiencing. I don't want you to be thinking about, am I good enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I doing it right? Is he enjoying himself? These are thoughts and thinking patterns that are going on up here, which are not really serving you. You want to be coming back into the feelings. We all know what the 5 senses are. In this particular moment leading to your orgasm, it's generally touch. I want you to be noticing what you can feel on your body because the body is where the orgasm lies, not up here. So ideally by this point, you've unclenched your body, you're feeling a lot lighter, you're focused on your deep breathing so you're not in your mind, and you're connected to your senses. This has already calmed your nervous system and your body out of stress, fight or flight mode, or the overwhelm, the overthinking that's been going on throughout your day. Now, in the motions of the ocean, whether you're pleasuring yourself or with your partner, I'm going to use the example for playing on the clitoris, you want to keep the same motions. So whether you're in circular motion, just stay with that. Let the arousal and the anticipation build before you start going into the up and down moments. It's really important that you learn to do this by yourself first, so you know what feels good for you, you know what movements and what motions of the ocean feel good down there, so then you can actually communicate this to your partner. Because you don't want to come into the bedroom and expecting your partner to know what you like and getting annoyed if he doesn't know how to pleasure you, or if he can't make you finish, because you actually haven't learned what your body needs and you actually haven't built that connection with your own self. So really important, learning what you need and what you like and what turns you on first, and then we bring that into the relationship, into the bedroom. Let's say you are playing just with yourself here. I want you to notice, like, as you're pleasuring yourself, let's say we're using circular motions for the moment, using those circular motions, I want you to allow yourself to get to around 60-70% of pleasure and then stop. This is going to boost that arousal and anticipation in your system. And then come back again. Same movement, if that's what feels good to you, circle, slow motions, and then getting to around that 80% and then stopping. What this is really building you up to pleasure and to orgasm, rather than needing to be fast, rather than just needing to actually reach that goal, and you're actually prolonging your pleasure in this experience. Maybe the next third, fourth time you're coming in, okay, we're getting to that 90%. And then that's when we get to that point of no return. But we're only going to get there with the same consistent motions of the oceans and touch. You don't want to be going from circular motions to then up and down to left and right and changing fingers and changing hands. That's going to destabilize your body. Your body's not going to feel safe. You're going to feel uncertain. You don't really know what's happening, when we need consistency and we need flow to actually reach that orgasm. So if you're relaxed, you're feeling the bed sheets, you're feeling the sweat, you're feeling him inside of you, you're deep breathing, you're keeping that circular motions, when you notice yourself getting to the 80-90%, if your mind comes in, we've flipped over the other side. That mind comes in, come back to what I've just taught you, the feelings, the sensations, the breathing. Oh, I'm in my mind right now, I'm thinking, breathe. The more that you're connected to your body and feelings, the orgasm has got more of a chance to rise than if you're sitting up here in your head, because this is not where it happens. And I also want you to be able to communicate with your partner. So if you are someone who struggles to orgasm, just be honest about it. Hey babe, I'm learning how to orgasm. I'm learning how to feel this pleasure. It's a skill I'm learning how to build when I'm watching the videos at the School of Sensuality, and just be honest with that. You never want to pressure yourself. You never want to be in the bedroom thinking, oh my God, I need to orgasm, I need to finish just to please him, because that's going to create unhealthy patterns in your body. If you're starting to fake orgasms, you don't want to be building a new computer program in your own body of faking. This is just going to be bad for your mental health, your emotional health, and also your closeness in your relationship. And if you are someone who potentially has already faked orgasm a lot of your life, and you still are now, that's okay. There's no shame in it. I don't want to feel weird or embarrass yourself. I just want you to pick up right now that that was an old skill. We don't need to fake anymore. That's not what we're doing. We're rebuilding a new skill, and this is going to take some time. If you've been faking with your partner, you need to realize, it's like, do I want to be doing this for the rest of my life, or do I actually want to be feeling real pleasure? You can have that awkward conversation. Hey babe, I've got something really awkward and vulnerable to share with you. I'm not proud of it, but I've been doing something in our sex life and in our relationship because I didn't have the skill set and I didn't know what else to do. I have been faking orgasms. And allow yourself to feel how vulnerable and how uncomfortable this feels. There is a chance that he might get offended, that he's not really happy. And it's also his lived experience as well, because we've been lying to him in somewhat. He's been thinking that he's been good when he really hasn't. And this is why you have to be really honest with men, because you don't want him thinking that he's going to be continuing the same pattern when it's not actually doing anything for you. If intricacies in the bedroom with you and your partner are something that you're struggling to navigate with, you can apply to work with me at the pleasure parties. I'll put the links below, because I really support you having open conversations on these hard topics, so we can kind of move the dust that's in between you guys, so you can actually come back into love and connection and pleasure without the dust of, faking orgasms, resentment, or mismatched libido, if that is. I want the best for you and your body. I don't want you you to be faking orgasms. I don't want you to feel awkward or embarrassed. Of course, it's going to happen. It's part of the human experience. But the more honesty and truth that you can have with yourself and what you want to feel, exactly why you're watching these videos, it can come so much better than not. And then we come into time. I don't want you to rush yourself thinking that you need to have an orgasm within 3 minutes. A woman's body can take up to 10 to 20 minutes to actually warm up. Like I said, our body's like a computer program. We gently need to nourish it and to warm it up. If you have gone through such a busy day, you've had no time for yourself, you've had no self-care or self-love, or even you haven't even eaten or drank water today, you haven't cared for your body. You haven't nourished yourself, you haven't looked after yourself. So that you can't expect to come into the bedroom and to have natural orgasms if you're not actually caring for your body in day-to-day life. And it's really important to have that time for yourself. And it doesn't need to be, 5 hours every day. It can literally be intentionally, okay, I'm going to eat my food today. I'm going to have a slow, loving shower today. I'm going to stand in front of the mirror and I'm going to tell my body everything I love about myself. I'm going to, put some new makeup on or do my nails. You want to be doing something that cares for you and your body, that helps you feel alive. The more aliveness that you're naturally feeling, your body in the bedroom has got more chance to connect with that blood flow because you're actually feeling alive, and then connect to the orgasms. You can't expect yourself to be numb, switched off, disconnected and feeling flat in your day-to-day life and wanting orgasms. It's just a bit of a mismatch. It doesn't really work like that. And maybe that's you. Maybe you're often thinking, I'm often flat, disconnected and numb. And that's okay. It's just your body's signals like, hey, I'm over here. Can I have some love, please? I do teach you more of this inside the School of Sensuality, inside Patreon, so I'll put those links below as well. It's really simple. You'll find guided exercises that you literally just press play and you follow the exercises that I share with you to pull you out of feeling stuck, like you've got no energy and like you feel flat, so you can actually come into a space of like, oh my God, I'm loving my life, I'm loving my body, I'm loving my orgasms. It's not just in the bedroom that the orgasms happen. We need the foreplay outside of that, and the School of Sensuality is exactly for that. And the last little bonus juicy tip I'm going to leave you with is really feeling, if you're with a partner, him inside of you. I want you to notice, is he positioned upwards? Is he positioned downwards? Is he towards your cervix? Is he towards your G-spot? I want you to notice and get used to the feelings of his positioning inside of you. Because with this, if you are with a partner, you can actually notice and shift your body into different positions that make you feel good and that can support with your orgasm. Some people orgasm more from the G-spot, some women orgasm more from the clitoris, and some others more from the cervix. There is a range of orgasms possible, but for now, just a little bit of a recap. Even if you are by yourself, you want consistent circular motion. You want to unclench your stomach and your jaw. You want to focus on your deep breathing to relax. And maybe just take 1 or 2 of these things I've shared from this video and go and implement it next time, whether that's with yourself or with your partner. How can I relax? How can I feel the connection with the sheet, his sweat, his body, or my skin to skin contact? And how can I stay in the same motions of the ocean to build that climax and anticipation before I come into orgasm? That's juicy. I hope it helps. I'll see you in the next video.